If you want to see Olympic world record highlights, once you're done here, check out my past videos. The last 2 weeks, it's been an absolute honor covering USA in the Summer Olympics. MLB highlights, here we go. American League East, Baltimore and New York are about tied for first place, but the Yankees are in some serious trouble. They got embarrassed, losing 12-2 against the Chicago White Sox. Statistically, the worst team in the MLB with 29 wins total. Is that a fluke or for real? Comment below. Red Sox sit in third place in this division, 7 games behind first place, losing 4 out of their last 5. American League Central. Cleveland sits atop of the mountain. Recently, the Guardians split their last 4-game series against second-place Twins. The Detroit Tigers are buried in 4th place, 14 games behind first place, but still, plenty of games left to play catch-up. Texas Rangers, they lost 4 out of their last 5. They lost 5 out of their last 6. Even more astonishing. Yesterday, losing to the Red Sox in extra innings. As we all know, if you're a baseball fan, Texas Rangers won the World Series last year. So they got plenty of talent to make a miraculous comeback. Strike that, not miraculous. They are one of the best teams in the AL. It won't be a miracle if they take the division or even the pennant this year. Let's get into the National League. National League Central. St. Louis Cardinals, they're sitting in second place, 7.5 games behind first place Brewers. The Cardinals are currently in a series against their division rival, the Reds, holding 4th place. Chicago Cubs are in 3rd place. They won 4 out of their last 5, currently playing the red-hot Guardians. The Pirates, even though they are at the bottom of the barrel, they are only 11 games behind it from first place, even though that 8-game losing streak they're riding doesn't help matters at all. The LA Dodgers are the kings of the NL West, and they are the first team in the NL to reach 70 wins. Their current series battling first place Brew Crew in the Central. Quite possibly a playoff preview. I'm looking at the notes and the stats. We just might be getting a little, what's that called? Not an entree, an appetizer. This could be an appetizer of the playoff picture. Braves and Mets are tied in second place at the NL East. Both teams are struggling lately, the Braves and the Mets. Atlanta dropped 7 out of their last 9. Mets dropped 6 out of their last 9. Honestly, the entire NL East has been disappointing, to say the least disappointing, since the All-Star break. The Phillies are really the best team of the worst. It's hard to say Philadelphia's in first place. Who really wants to be first place of a garbage division? Regardless, Phillies are in first place. The last 2 games Philadelphia lost. Get ready for this. A combined score of 23-6. Disappointing is a compliment. A record number of Phillies attended this year's All-Star game. And P.S., I really believe the All-Star game and Home Run Derby should be permanently canceled. It gives all these players big egos thinking they can walk on water, which they can't. They come back to reality entering the second half of the season. The Phillies obviously didn't get the memo or the email. There are more games left to play, Philadelphia. Wake up. Kyle Schwarber is hitless in his last 3 games. And going back to the last 2 games Phillies played, both starting pitchers got pulled before the 5th inning. You gotta get more innings out of your starting pitching, especially during the dog days of August. I understand you're exhausted, and I'm going to get more into the exhaustion right here, right now. The last series, the Phillies traveled to the hot zone of Arizona in August. It had to be triple digits, especially on the ball field. The heat index had to be, probably 110, 120. Talk about having home field advantage, Diamondbacks. You had home field advantage. I can't see wearing catcher's gear in that immense heat. Look, I'm not making excuses. I'm just giving stats. It is brutally exhaustion. Staying hydrated, yeah, but hydration only gets you so far, and then you honestly end up passing out 10-15 minutes after you're done taking a break or drinking water. So there's about 50 games left in the season. If I missed your team, comment below. Be glad to add it, and I'd be glad to have you as a friend. Like, comment, subscribe.